Man, this week was rough. Welcome back to It's Just Monday, a place for people stuck in jobs they hate who are trying to build their way out. Last week, I shared 8 practical side hustle ideas that you can start using skills you already have. Because sometimes the first step isn't finding your passion, it's just realizing you already have the skills you need to build your way out. And that's what last week's video was about. Practical side hustles you can start right away. But I know not everyone just wants a way out. Some people want a way out that actually feels like them. They want to do something that they're passionate about. So this week, I want to share 5 side hustles that are more creatively driven. They usually take longer to build, but they can turn into something that actually feels like yours. These are the kinds of side hustles people start when they know they can't stay where they are anymore, and they're looking for a more long-term solution. So let's get into them. The first one is content creation. Content creation is one of the most common side hustles people think about when they start realizing they need to find something else, a way out that gives them a voice and allows them to be creative. And I know some people might be asking, isn't being a content creator oversaturated and unrealistic, or something only a few people succeed at? And the truth is, there are a lot of content creators. So you do have to bring something unique and different to the table. But being yourself is enough, because there's only one of you. And when you're true to your authentic self, you stand out because you bring out that uniqueness. But it's also important to note that content creation isn't just about becoming an influencer. It's about building something that belongs to you instead of something that's assigned to you. It's about building something around what you care about or what you're learning while you're changing your life. That could be a YouTube channel, a newsletter, a blog, short form video, or even documenting your transition out of the job you're in now. The reason people choose this path isn't because it's easy. It's because it gives them ownership. It gives them a voice. The second one is web design. Web design is one of those skills that quietly opens doors because almost every business needs a website. But many small businesses either don't have one or don't know how to improve the one they already have. And the interesting thing about web design, you don't have to start as an expert. A lot of people begin just by learning how to improve layouts, organize information better, or make websites easier to use. It really allows you to tap into your creative side, but it's also practical. And it's something you can grow over time into either freelance work or turning it into a real business. The third one is bookkeeping. Now, bookkeeping might not sound creative at first, but I included it here for a reason. Some people don't need a side hustle that feels artistic. They need one that feels structured and predictable. And there's a lot of demand for bookkeepers. It's one of those skills businesses always need. And a lot of people discover they actually enjoy this kind of work once they start doing it on their own terms, instead of inside a corporate environment. It's flexible, it's learnable, and it can become a steady source of income over time. The fourth one is digital products. Digital products are something a lot of people start exploring once they realize they want work that isn't tied directly to their time. And there are a lot of different types of digital products you can create. Things like templates, guides, planners, workbooks, checklists, or tools that solve problems for specific groups of people. What makes digital products appealing isn't that they're quick to create. It's that they can keep working even when you're not. And a lot of people start building digital products around things they've already learned the hard way, around something they've personally had to solve. The last one is creating a knowledge-based program or course. And don't worry, because you don't have to be an expert to start thinking about this path. You just have to be a few steps ahead of someone else. Many people build courses around skills they use at work, systems they've created, mistakes they've learned from, or transitions they've already made. Over time, those experiences become valuable to other people who are trying to do the same thing. So I'm sure there are things you're good at, knowledge other people could use, things you have overcome, or maybe things you're still learning right now, but you're a few steps ahead of someone just starting out. And those are all things you can teach. Not everyone wants the same kind of exit from a job they hate. Some people want something practical, something immediate, something stable. And that's what last week's video was about. But some people are looking for something different, something more personal, something they're passionate about, something that actually feels like it belongs to them. And if that's where you are right now, these are the kinds of side hustles people start exploring when they know they can't stay where they are anymore. You don't have to choose the perfect one today. Sometimes the first step is just choosing something that feels possible and starting there. If none of these feel like the right fit yet, that usually means the next step isn't choosing a side hustle. It's figuring out what direction actually makes sense for you. And if this is where you are right now, you might also want to watch the video I made about the first step to building your exit plan, especially if you still don't know what direction makes sense yet, because figuring that part out changes everything. And remember, on this channel, we're not just surviving Mondays, we're building our way out.